go out and ask people money for what you offer, because they will gladly give it to you.
Do not compare yourself to others.
What's your ultimate goal?
Where is that pressure coming from?
I really want you to listen to this.
Do you think that everyone will actually do the steps that you tell them?
All of the knowledge of the universe so far, it's in libraries. It's been there for centuries. Why are we all fixing our problems? We can just go on Google nowadays instead of the library and type, how do I do this? You really need to understand why people want to give you money, because they do want to. You had a very important question to ask, and what is it?
Why should people pay me if there is so much free content out there right now?
That's a good question, isn't it?
It is.
Can I tell you in 3 steps how you can not only charge for what you do, but also increase your prices, even if nobody else has got the level of prices in your industry?
I'm all ears. Let's get started.
Step 1, you need to understand what you are asking people money for. Are you giving out more stuff? Like, this is what we thought at the beginning. We publish free videos on the YouTube channel. We will have more exclusive videos in the membership. They will pay for exclusive stuff, right? Well, few people will buy everything from you because they're super fans, but it's not really what you want to sell. You need to understand exactly what you are selling, really.
So are you telling me that behind the paywall, there needs to be something that is way beyond the extra stuff? Is that something to do maybe with connecting the dots?
Oh yeah. Of course, because for the same reason, all of the knowledge of the universe so far, it's in libraries. It's been there for centuries. Why are we all fixing our problems? We can just go on Google nowadays instead of the library and type, how do I do this? So I know how to do anything. But why we all full of problems, or we're not happy about our life when we know all of the things we need to do to fix every problem in the world? So that's not knowledge we need. It's the implementation, the connecting the dots.
So what we're trying to explain here, that the added value that there is always behind the paywall, yes, it is connecting the dots, but is offering someone the A to Z path to actually achieving what they're trying to achieve. Everyone is intelligent enough to go on Google and find the steps. But you might find step 1, step 10, step 5, step 15, step 45. And you know that they are there, but you might not have the time or the skills or the knowledge to actually put them all together. So you're pretty much covering the getting rid of headaches, the time that you consume to put together the dots, and making the other person, whoever is getting behind your paywall, a straightforward path to achieving what they're looking to achieve. But now that I've got all my steps, you've got your person behind the paywall is right there, it's got everything laid out. Do you think that everyone will actually do the steps that you tell them? Or is there something specific that you will still need to help them out with once they are behind the paywall? We've been talking to a dear friend of ours, and she's an incredible teacher. She's got something very specific that here in Italy is quite hard to understand. I've gone through that as well. And it's teaching Latin and ancient Greek. She asked me this question. I want to help my students. I want to help them out the best way I can. I'm getting on TikTok and
she's helping them.
She's helping them, and she's incredible with that. When I put her in front and said, why don't you create something to help more people and have a membership or a coaching group? Or she freaked out and said, but I'm giving stuff for free online, and why should people pay me to actually get more stuff from me? I wanted to talk to you guys about this because I know that there are incredible people like her out there trying to help more students.
I really want you to listen to this. If you feel the same as this friend of ours, you really need to understand why people want to give you money, because they do want to. Because they have a problem. So maybe it's what you are selling. You're selling extra classes for, I don't know, 1 hour class, 15 euros an hour, 20 euros an hour, because it's the standard in the industry. Everybody's charging the same rate. You don't feel like charging more because it's the same stuff, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I am better, maybe I'm worse, I don't know, but that's the standard. But you are missing the point here. People don't really want extra classes. They assume that with extra classes, they'll improve their grades. And that's not enough, because if they want to improve their grades, even that has got a purpose, which is to graduate with good grades. So what they're trying to achieve is a pain-free, smooth journey to their graduation. So they can feel proud of themselves, they can make their family proud, they will stop thinking about how stupid they are for not getting this discipline, this Latin, this Greek, this math, whatever discipline you're teaching. It would make a huge amount of frustration and anxiety and pain go away if only their grades were higher and they could graduate in peace. That is what they want. That's why they are looking for a vehicle to achieve that kind of result. Now, you are selling classes. They want classes, yes, and that's why they're paying that much. But because they need classes, they're gonna look for the cheapest class possible, because the goal for them is to find extra classes, because that is the assumed vehicle to the promised land, smooth and graduation day. So don't sell classes. Try and really understand that what your value is, it's down to make their journey smoother, more enjoyable, effortless, and with support, with accountability. That's what they want. They're not telling you that because they don't even know, but you should know. So if instead of selling your class for 15 euros an hour, you start thinking about what method you use, what kind of result they want and how to get there, what kind of curriculum you need to support, what other tools do you need to create, to automatize, to self-assess, for them to have all of the problems fixed in one single package. And that's what you're going to sell. Now, if you are promising them to improve their grades within 3 months and then graduate, almost guaranteed, otherwise I'm gonna give you all of the tuition free, for example, it's so much better than selling classes for 15 euros an hour. What is the outcome of that? I don't know.
So you're pretty much telling me to package it all up into almost like an experience box. I've got this box for you that every time you unravel, there is something that will make you feel good and happy about yourself. Maybe you even enjoy learning the Latin and ancient Greek.
Wouldn't it be
Maybe
amazing?
it is learning with a different point of view because it makes you feel good. It could be something like in the package that you give, how to learn with only 10-15 minutes a day without the headache of staying on the books for like hours with reading the same line and not understanding what the heck the reason is. That feeling of feeling less overwhelmed, maybe understanding your students, where is that pressure coming from? There is so much more behind the person that you're actually serving, and it needs to stay in that box. It's almost a box of presents that once you open it up is going to make that person happier and happier every single day.
That is step 2. So step 1, understand what you're selling, the problem that you're really trying to fix. The second one is do exactly what Alessia just said, to package something that contains all the goodies for them to understand they are worth it, they can do it, they see the steps, they will enjoy the steps, and they will surely achieve the results. If you can just take probably what are you doing right now with your students without even knowing, if you actually spend some time putting it down to paper for them to understand. So next time a student approaches you because they want extra classes, you can say,
I suck at Latin and ancient Greek. I need to pass.
Exactly. You can ask her, okay, what's your ultimate goal? You want to graduate, right? But you don't want to hate all the way there. I can help you with that because my way of teaching is only requires you to work 10 more minutes a day with my curriculum, using my tools to speed up the process and all the things they use structured for them. And I can guarantee you, or at least I'm going to guarantee that I'm going to be there for you to support you all the steps of the way up until your graduation. Now, how much more valuable as an offer that could be? And also, it doesn't really matter what's the price tag, because that's an all-inclusive, I promise you this result kind of package compared to, yeah, I sell you classes. By becoming really owning your method, understanding the real pain of your clients, you can craft an offer that is so much better than anything else that you can pretty much charge almost anything you want because it's a different offer. It's a different value that you're providing, which is way higher than anybody else. One of the biggest mistakes that costed us more than $5,000 was believing that we just needed a new website to sell our products. Well, in reality, we found out years later that we only needed one page, a sales page. And after years of trial and errors, we found a framework that really works, and it doesn't make you feel like you are cheating on your clients or make you feel slimy. It's very ethical, it's fantastic, and you can apply too because you can steal it from us. It's absolutely free. If you want it, just grab it. It's in the link in the description box below. Spoiler alert, we also send you email to teach you how to use the framework for free again. Download it now. Let's continue with the video. And step 3.
There is something that we all do. I think it's human nature to do it, but it's also the killer. You know, when you're running, you're competing with other people, right? So you're going faster and faster and faster. And at one point you lose these people. And the first thing that you do is to turn back. What does that do? You lose that mindset, you lose that focus, and the moment that you turn back, you freak out, you trip over. All this to say, do not compare yourself where you're at or what you're doing or how you're doing with others that are out there. You might be running the same marathon, you might be in the same field, but your run is totally different from whoever is right next to you, because maybe the guy next to you is running a 15K marathon, you're running only a few miles. Everyone is so different. They're all running, but they're running in a different way. Do not compare yourself to others. The method that you have created is so unique to you. Even if you're teaching the exact same discipline, it's so unique to you that no one will ever take that away from you. It comes from your experience, from what you learned, from your trial and error and failure. And you will find students that resonate with you, that will understand exactly your language, and they will come to you because you are you. So not only you're gonna make a package that is absolutely incredible for them and is right there and you just need a bow on it. It's your experience and who you are that will make them feel great when they're there with you. It will make them achieve great results because they understand you and the language that you speak and the path that you have taken with them.
Yeah, so please value yourself. What you have is important, and if you don't do this process, if you lock yourself in a room saying, oh, nobody will pay me for what I have to offer, you're actually doing a disservice to all of the people that are trying to find you. So please, take it from us. Craft a better offer than anybody else is doing because you have it in you. You've done it for yourself. Go out and ask people money for what you offer because they will gladly give it to you because they need their problem to be fixed today, actually yesterday. Are you excited about actually selling your services and products right now? Brilliant! How to go about finding your first client? That's the same question I had a couple of years ago, and I documented my whole process. It took me about 30 days to find my very first clients. You want to know the process? Watch this video next.
Why should they pay you then? Tell me, why should they pay me?
It's a good question.
It is.
Sorry, I kind of got lost there. That was one. I was checking if the microphone worked and I lost. 15 hours a class with me.
15 euros a class.
Sorry, 15 euros.
hours.